Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Tisha, she definitely earned her stripes as Melody Ops. When Dr. Shanita, Melody's friend, called Tisha the Ops on the girls' trip, I believed it. I hate the fact that she apologized to Tisha. I hate the fact that she took it back, maybe because she hadn't been around Tisha long enough, but her assumptions were point on. And Tisha, after seeing the reunion clips from last night, from this past episode, I can honestly say Tisha is definitely Mel's Ops, because the Love Mary Tunstall episode clips that they thought were removed, but turns out whomever was responsible for the modifications, they were not on their A game. They dropped the ball big time, and the original footage did air with Destiny lying on Melody about trying to groom her, and turns out that Tisha actually gave Destiny some information regarding Melody, which tells me that Tisha is and always have been Melody's Ops, because during that episode, Destiny went way left field, bringing up Melody and Martell 10-year anniversary. Whatever happened had nothing to do with Destiny, and it should have stayed in the past. They're not even married no more, so why bring their past into current? Made no sense. But the gag is, Destiny, she got that ammunition from Tisha, who claims that she only gave Destiny the information because she was mad at Martell. But the information that Tisha gave Destiny, it was not diminishing towards Martell. It was only diminishing towards Melody, which tells me that Tisha and Destiny, they definitely teamed up for the common good to not only try to embarrass Melody, but to try to ruin her altogether. I really do believe that that Destiny and Tisha plotted so they can have a checkmate moment against Melody. Tisha, I believe that Tisha has been on her hate and jealousy train against Melody since before Love Mary Tunstall even first aired, which is why she was able to keep Martell's secrets of him cheating with Ariane, but she was still, while she was driving Melody's car, it's like, you know he's cheating, and you driving Melody's car, but you gonna keep his secrets over Melody's? Nobody, I don't care who you are, nobody that is team wife that much, and Tisha is always team wife. Nobody that much that wants to be married that much and always talking about the sanctity of marriage would hold them secrets, especially for a person that's putting money in your pocket, helping you and your family create businesses so y'all can get off the ground. Your husband don't have to work at the theater anymore, and wherever she was working, the bank or whatever, where they can actually create businesses and legacy for their family, sustainable wealth. Nobody's going to do that unless they never liked the person in the first place. And Tisha, in my opinion, she never liked Melody. That's why she was able to hold Martell's secrets so good. Because a real woman, or even a true friend, even if you're on the outs with your friend, even if you're on the outs, if you're a true friend, if their husband was out there cheating, and even if your husband says, stay out of it, it's not our business, it's not our fight, women don't do that. We're going to find a way to tell that wife. Even if we say, don't let it fall back on me. I don't want to get into it with my husband. I just want to let you know what's going on. Woman to woman. I think you need to check your man. But Tisha didn't do that. She held all of Martell's secrets, all of them, even the doggone revenge piece, and only let it out when Martell came for her. What type of woman is that? What type of friend is that? Like I said, I don't care if her and Melody were on the outs. The fact that they were once, she called herself being Melody true friend at one point in time, was enough for her to go ahead on and say, Melody, I need to talk to you. We can go back to being common enemies some other time. She could have sent it in a text. She could have DM'd her. She could have did whatever. It was ways that she could have got the message to Melody. So all of that about not having her number and stuff like that, that's bull crap. That's bull crap. But that's why Tisha and Kimmy, that's why they had no problem going to Melody's house, accepting her massage while they were hurting her feelings, because they were calling her bougie. Because they're used to doing that. All because she liked galas and tried to bring them into her world. Now they feel the need to call her out. How's that being bougie when she is? It's not like she's going to galas telling them they can't come, or that that they wouldn't fit in. She tried to bring them into her world to help them. I don't understand how they can call her bougie. And even when they knew that they were hurting her feelings and she told them to just leave, they refused to leave. Why? Because they were used to treating Melody like she's nothing, while still accepting the perks of Melody. And that's why every time Tisha said or did something evil to Melody, that's why she always acted like an airhead, like she didn't know what she did wrong whenever she was called out, because Tisha has always been jealous. She's been a jealous, mean girl towards Melody. So really she wasn't acting because she wasn't acting because she's always treated Melody like that. Do things towards her, derogatory things towards Melody, and then act like she's done nothing wrong, because Melody was always apologizing. Melody apologized several times to Tisha just so they can move forward. And I've yet to hear Tisha, Marceau, or any of them Scotts apologize to Melody for anything. But what I have seen is all of them accept the perks of Melody. It's like Melody tried to move forward with all of these people, but Tisha, she just couldn't let it go. The hatred for Melody has always been real and has always been evident. Tisha, she was way too proud when she threw up the BMW in Melody's face, because she is always on her get back game with Melody. Tisha, she been blaming Melody all these years of trying to ruin her marriage, knowing that it was Martell all along that was telling their business. And Melody can't tell something that she don't know. She didn't hang with the Scott boys, so Tisha knew that it had to come from Martell. But truth be told, the only way to ruin a marriage is the two people that's in the marriage ruin it themselves. So Tisha blaming Melody, no, she need to blame herself. If your marriage going downhill, then you can't blame somebody on the outside. They're on the outside. They can't come in unless you let them in. But Tisha already knew that Marceau never gave up his extracurricular activities when they got married. She knew Marceau was still out there in the streets. That's why she was crying to her mama, talking about him staying all out at night, not helping her with the kids, because she couldn't go to him because she tried, and he just shut her down. He probably told her, "You lucky to be married. We can just end it right now." Wanda, her speculations of Marceau cheating, that didn't come from that one incident of Marceau not wearing his ring. That's been a topic of the Scott's household. They not fooling nobody. But Tisha, because she's too scared to face her reality on TV, just like Martell said, if the public knew the real deal with the Scotts, Tisha and Kimmy, they may just have to face the music and deal with their real issue, and actually have to face what their husbands be doing out there. But as long as they can sweep it under the rug, as long as Carlos is going to help them hide their reality, then they're going to continue to act like it don't exist and be naive, be airheads, and which helps them sleep at night. But that's why she couldn't get past the fact that Melody almost got Alonda to appear on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Which, in my opinion, Martell is the person that actually stopped the Martell is the one that actually stopped stopped Alonda from appearing on Love and Marriage Huntsville, because Alonda and Martell, they're supposed to be cousins, which tells me that Alonda would have way more loyalty to Martell than the Scotts. So I believe that Martell called the favor in to Alonda to abort Melody's mission and not come on the show and have that interview siding with the Scotts to throw everybody off. So it can show the Scott. So it can show Martell's complete loyalty to the Scotts. Well, Martell and the Scotts' loyalty to each other in exchange for the Scotts helping Martell to ruin Melody. But Alonda appearing on Love and Marriage Huntsville on Melody's behalf, that could have possibly opened up all kinds of worms for the Scotts' marriage that they, in my opinion, they were not then and not now ready to face, which tells me as soon as the rumors died down about Alonda and Marceau, Tisha, she went full-fledged with her get back on Melody, which is why she planted Carson at Melody's tea party, because she can't let go, and she's always been on her get back game. Tisha can't let the Melody hatred go, because she started out just being jealous of what Melody had, what she had accomplished, and what she had going on, and which Marceau even called Tisha out for being jealous of Melody. And after it was exposed that Marceau was cheating just as bad as Martell, but because Tisha don't want to deal with it, Tisha's jealousy became full-blown hatred for Melody, just like with Destiny, because they both wanted the opportunity to continue to cling to Melody, to for her to be able to bail them out whenever they needed her, while she was giving them advice, and while she was even trying to put them in better positions. But the moment Melody stepped back and realized who they are, when she overheard them in that hotel room talking about her, and she seen their true colors come to light, and I'm sure Destiny and Tisha have shared many of Melody personal businesses, a lot of Melody personal business, looking for ways to ruin her. But like I say, when Melody heard them in that hotel room talking about her and she stepped back, I believe they went into plotting against Melody because they knew they could no longer use Melody. But in my opinion, no matter how hard they try, Melody, she already see them coming, and which is why I hope that a heap of cease and desist have already been sent out and delivered to the entire Love and Marriage Huntsville entity. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think.